Hey everyone, Christine Morgan here, Forerunners International, and I just wanted to take a moment and tell you some things I've been sensing in the spirit earlier today. If you know about me, I travel the world and usually I'm traveling multiple times a year back and forth to my home in Texas, but right now I have not been traveling and it's really weird for me. It's a weird feeling. And this morning I was just thinking about that with the Lord, earlier a few months ago in even March, I said the Lord is being very strategic, and we can't just run out and do what everyone else is doing because there's specific things that God is equipping and building us for. We have to have infrastructure for where He's leading us to build that new wineskin, to build those movements and ministries and get everything in place. And we don't want to run out ahead of Him. And today I was thinking, man, it feels really weird to just be on the home front so much, not traveling. But it's a time of rest and recovery. It's a time for the stillness. And you learn so much from the stillness of God about being in His rest. It doesn't mean that you're not pressing forward, you're not advancing, you're not increasing. It's just, it looks different, it feels different. And what happens is in those times, we can find ourselves in a position where we want to push against what God is doing because it's uncomfortable in a way that we're not used to, and we're not used to staying still or going at a different pace. And so we say, oh, then I must not be progressing. I must not be where God wants me to. Let me push past this. There's times we push past warfare, yes, but we need to not push back where God has us in a holding spot because He's doing a work in us. I know tangibly right now there's a lot of people that are receiving inner healing, they're receiving new direction, new instruction. And you said, well, why am I not running and why am I not doing anything like that ministry and that minister? And I just want to go, go, go. And God's saying, slow down, rest, enjoy the season of rest, because when you get to where God is bringing you, you're not going to have time for rest. Why? Because it's time to run with God. It's time to accelerate. And so if you're going through a season where you're like, man, I feel like God just has me in a standstill, God has me waiting, I don't feel like going out. And it's sometimes it's really interesting because when God is doing the most, we feel like doing the least as far as doing things in our own strength, our own human effort, because we just want to rest in what He's doing. So even to me today, the Lord was saying, enjoy the time of rest, enjoy the stillness, because I know He's still working. I'm having encounters with Him. He's giving me revelation. He's showing me new things, and it's for where He's taking me. And if I'm stuck to doing things in the old wineskin, the old patterns, the old ways, I'm not going to be ready for when He says, step out, launch this, do this. This is the country I want you to go to. We have to be in sync with Him. So don't feel discouraged. Don't feel that you're not doing what God's called you to do, that you're less than. That is not it. God is strategically setting you up to shoot you out and launch you forward in ways you never imagined.